Hello, welcome to this presentation. You will be learning how to achieve this swimming pool modeling with steps just like this using Protastructure version 2026, and you also understand why Protastructure actually accepts this pool in the analytical and design engine. And if this is the first time you've come across our channel of Reason Academy, consider subscribing to stay connected with us. Let us make progress into today's presentation. I will navigate to the file menu provision right here and then all the way to the recent project. So we are going to be considering the project we have used in the last presentations. Swimming pool, which is this one. Okay, this is what we achieved in the last presentation. So we are going to be modifying this one. I'll first of all turn on the grid lines, come to the layers provision and click on the axis right here to have it turned on successfully, after which I'll have to navigate to the plan view of ST2. So I'll double click on ST2 to move the grid lines right there and then navigate to this provision. Open the plan view of ST2. So I want this platform to be adjusted. Okay, this particular space between grid line C and D. So I'll be adjusting this grid line. You have to stick to this video to the very end because we are going to be using most of the tools and the technical settings in Protek 2026 version. Okay, so I'll use move tool. So if I select on this moved and then I move my hand upward, you can see that the grid lines D selected is actually trying to offset. Press F2 on the keyboard and then you type in the distance you wish to move it. I want it 1000 millimeters. Okay, and then if I moved, you can see what happened, that the walls as well as the slabs, everything moved alongside. Okay, that is what one techniques that is very useful when you are modeling a complex structure. Okay, I will navigate to the 3D provision just like this. So if you noticed, the slab itself is also moved alongside as I've moved the grid line D by space of 1 meter or 1000 millimeters. Now we want to start to model. Okay, for this inclined slab we are going to get rid of it. Okay, and by then we need to navigate to the ST1 and then go straight away. Do not delete it from the 3D right here. Okay, just get to the plan view of that level. Okay, so the first thing you do is see a plane we created in last video. So if you have not watched that video, watch that video so that you have more knowledge of this program, Protastructure. Okay, I will select on this particular plane. I will have to delete the plane first before the reinforced concrete slab. So I right clicked on my keyboard and use the delete option from here, and here is the slab. I will now have to select it and then get rid of this. Okay, after which, being also at this ST1 level, I want to now model the steps, which is the stair. So I'll navigate to modeling tab. Before then, I have to save this project. Click on save right here, after which get to staircase right here, and then I will be using this insert by selecting area. So I'll just select here. So I'm considering this area bounded by this grid line BC 1 and 2. I will click right here. So once I clicked, this will open the staircase dialog just like this. I'll pick the first one. This is the one I'm considering. I pick the first point right here, pick second point, and then I pick the third point. All right, to have this stair placed successfully just like this, I will need to adjust the width thickness, okay, to be 175 right here, after which I click on the OK option from here, or I will move to the load provisions. I will need to provide a dead load from here as a lowered slab. Okay, and then for a live load, I'm going to be using this option of guest house slash clubs. Okay, after which I'll proceed to click on the OK options. So this will install this stair successfully. I'll escape from the keyboard from here and then navigate to 3D through this provision, and you can see what we have modeling right there. So this is the step down into the pool. All right, we can use this to step down. So we need to now provide a kind of a step up, all right, stair from this side. What we'll do is you have to navigate also to the plan view of level 2. So let us enable level 2 ST2 right here. Double click to have the green line move successfully, and then navigate to the ST2 right here. So we need to stretch this axis 1 and 2. What you do is you have to select the axis 1 and 2, pay attention, and then use this option of stretched. This one, you can see stretch axis, or you can right click and use the option right here. You will see stretch axis. This one, click on that and then select at this point. Just select at this point, just as I've selected, and then you can be able to stretch it just like this with a distance. All right. If you type F2 on the keyboard, you can be able to see a distance of stretched. All right, but for me, I'll just have to stretch it just this way. I clicked in this provision to have it placed successfully. Now I want to offset this grid line D. This time around, I'm not moving it. All right, the last time we were moving it and it was successful. All right, then I'll select this grid line D and then navigate. I want to copy it, so I'll use this offset axis option. Select on that, move my hand upward, and then I will need to type in right here. I'll press F2 first to prompt the typing provision before I will not type the space. I want this space to be I want it to be like 2400 right here, 2400 millimeters, and I enter right here. I have the axis D placed successfully. Press escape on the keyboard to get rid of that. Then I need to provide a stair. Okay, that one we have to step through it into the pool. So I will need to now come to modeling tab and then staircase provision. I will also use this insert by selected area, so I will just pick it and then select in this provision. So this is the stair dialog. I go straight away to straight flight option, pick that, pick the first point right here, pick the second point right here, and then I pick the third point to have the stair placed just like this, as you can see. So I will play the stair. What you need to do, oh sorry, this stair now, as you can see, is being placed between the level 2 and then level 1, all right, and not level 1 and the foundation level. Okay, so now what we do, we need to just cancel this, and then we have to move the grid lines to the required level. As you can see, the grid line is at level 2, so you are placing the stair between the level 2 and level 1, which is wrong. I'll escape from the keyboard and then double click on ST2 to enable that level successfully. Then I proceed to the staircase provision and use the same insert by selecting area options, and then I click in the bounded area to have the ROC stair dialog just like this. Click on the straight line or straight flight options right there. I pick this first point and then proceed, pick second point, third point to have the stair now properly placed. As you can see from here, I will change the width thickness to be 175 from the geometry of the stair. Okay, every other point are quite okay. I go to the loading provisions over here. I use this load pattern. So this is for lower slab and this is for imposed load based on the clubhouse, okay, or hotel provisions. All right, now I will need to go back to geometry and then I will use this reversed directions. You can see that we are facing the opposite side of the pool, okay, when we place the stair. So if you click on the OK options, this is what you get. I will escape from the keyboard and then navigate to 3D so you see what you get and why you should use the reversed provision right here. So this is what I get, you see. So we need to reverse this. So double click on this stair to get to the dialog and then use this reverse directions options to reverse the steps or stairs to the opposite direction. Click on the OK options and that is done successfully. This is what we now have. Okay, so now you can see over here the distance between these rod levels are much. And then the wall, we need to now adjust this wall by double clicking on it to have the wall dialog just like this. Now we go to the geo provisions in the top level adjustment provisions. So we need to type minus we are going to be considering minus 500 at that top level. Okay, so for the second end we also used minus 500 right here, just like this. Click on the update provisions to have it updated. So with this, one can step easily into the pool platform successfully. Click on the cancel provision All right, so here we go. We need to also guide these provisions with another wall. So what you have to do is you just have to select on any of this wall, right click, and then use its properties just like this, and then pick the first point, pick the second point to have the wall placed like this. But it is going to assume the pattern of this wall. So what you do, you get to settings, Geo tab right here. So instead of having this to be given as a minus 700 millimeters, make it 0 right here. Click on the update to have it corrected just like this. Okay, so what we do is just have to cancel this, select on this wall, right click because we are not at the right level, and then escape this again, select on the wall and use the delete option from here. We need to move the green line to ST2, so double click on ST2. Okay, now we are good. We can place the wall, select on the wall, right click, and then use the property of that wall, go to Geo provisions and get rid of this offset of 700 millimeters. Okay, just like this. I want it 0. Now you can pick the first point, pick the second point to have this placed successfully. Okay, now we want to adjust this other end, which is the J end. We want that to be we use 700 would be nice. Okay, no, we use 1500 minus 1500. Okay, click on the update and then you have this. Okay, so coming to this right end, we are going to just offset it with minus 50. Click on the update. I believe that has aligned properly to some extent. Click on cancel provisions from here. Okay, so this is what we have. So to provide it in this other hand or in this side, we can mirror this this particular one. Having it selected, you can just proceed or right click on the keyboard. You see the mirror option, this one, you pick on it. This is the center point, picked it, and then move your hand to make sure that you select also the center point to have it mirrors properly. Okay, this is the center point. Click on that and click on OK, and that is mirrored successfully. So you can see that we have successfully modeled this pool, adding our necessary staircase, okay, which is the straight fly stair successfully, as you can see from here. Okay, now if you want to analyze this have actually possible. It is possible that you can analyze it because all of the structural members are provided by this, which you are going to see that in the subsequent video how we can load the wall, because this wall have to be loaded. We only loaded the steps or the staircases. All right, we also need to load this floor with an hydrostatic pressure. Okay, and then we properly explained and show you how this pool actually accept by the Protastructure 2026 analytical and design engine successfully. Okay, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. We have an ongoing pro-user masterclass on Protastructure version 2026. You can reach to us through our contact around our channel. Okay, check the description of the video as well, and you will be able to join a group chat because there's a link right there, okay, where you can ask question, answer question, and improve in your knowledge. So at this point, we'll be stopping here. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, Surfacing Academy, kindly do so, like the video. We'll see you in the next presentation. Have a great day and bye for now.